Forecast Center, we are keeping our eye on some rambunctious showers down in portions of lower Terrible Coast. We'll have a full breakdown hour by hour of your forecast coming up lickety-split. Seen some smaller showers, some kind of itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny little showers down to the south. Right now, take a look here at your feels like forecast, and I'm telling you, flubberducks. I mean, we're looking at temperatures that are climbing up into the upper 90s, lower 100s. It's going to feel like 100 to 105. Is that even a word? Flubber? What? The game is the game. 10% chance of showers. We'll get that dry air. And that dry air said, you've been bamboozled here because it's going to get inside, start to wrap around the system a little bit, and it decreases that intensity. Well, yeah, Mike's sitting over here with two banana legs. He's a professional dancer.
Well, let's see. Now, banana legs, before you were calling them tater tot.
Yeah,
I mean,
banana legs.
All kinds of nicknames for poor Mike.
Is that on there too? Banana legs?
Banana legs.
Check it off.
For later today. Let's take a look at your sensational forecast right here as we move through the day. Temperature is going to start in the 80s, but warming up into the 90s. A 10% chance of rain. I think even Mike would agree. This is a pretty Friday-licious forecast. Warm temperatures switching over to hot. Start getting an iced tea or something like that. You want to throw in some ice, baby? Yeah, do that. 93 for a high temperature, but it's going to feel like what happened is it ran into a lot of dry air out there in the central Atlantic, and you know, boom goes the dynamite. Starts to weaken a little bit as that dry air gets in. Take a look here at your showers. Overall today, it's going to be very hot. I mean, hot diggity dog. Take a look at that. 90 to 95 degrees. Very hot, very humid right now. Let's get right into that Saints camp forecast, and it is going to be as hot as a chimichanga. I'm telling you, temperatures climbing up to 9 o'clock. Now, yesterday, Dorian looked a lot more, well, scary. It was wrapped up tighter. You could say wrapped up tightly, kind of like a burrito, but what we're seeing out there right now is it's starting to open up just a touch. Drier air did get into it, kind of influenced the system just a little bit. The lake not dealing with a whole lot of rain early this morning, but some of these showers, well, they are being picked up. They're just kind of lollygagging down there in portions of lower Terra. So here's kind of what's happening. These two areas, they're kind of doing like a kung fu fighting type thing where this forecast, my oh my, muy caliente for the afternoon hours. Things going to climb up in the upper 90s, feeling like 100 degrees in many. Now, and I want to focus specifically on buoy temperatures. Now, this buoy right here is named buoy 41041, and it shows a reading of about 82 degrees. But you'll notice this buoy down here, that buoy's name is Baba, so that's Baba buoy, 80 degrees. It's not actually Baba buoy. Look at Saints camp. I think this forecast is dynamite. Temperatures from 80 up to 90 degrees. 10% chance for weekend forecast looks pretty good, except Saturday might be wet. Today, bazinga, look at that, 93 degrees, 10% miles an hour. It's tracking off to the west. It hits this dry air, and then shazam. You're looking at stuff starting to weaken pretty drastically. Here's that drier air. You can notice it.
You're wondering the craziness that's going on. If you've been watching since 6 o'clock this morning, you may have noticed that Derek's kind of working in some interesting words to his weathercast. It's all part of what Derek calls Say This, Weatherman. This is just a look of some of what he said, which is cornucopia, lollygagging, rambunctious, kung fu fighting, muy caliente.
And
Friday-licious.
Oh my goodness! So you are just incorporate all of this in your newscast.
Yeah, here's how the game kind of works. Is we I asked on Facebook and Twitter, and I said, hey, give me some words throughout the morning. I'll try to sprinkle them into my forecasts and just my talking. And if you hear your word, well, then you win.
Okay, well let's not lollygag. Got a lot of things to do right now.
All right.